Hey, John, have you ever wondered what we would be like if we ever did a fusion ha? Like in Dragon... Do you know Dragon Ball? Do you watch Dragon Ball?
No.
Fusion ha? Super Saiyan?
No.
Not ringing any bells?
Oh, Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
Z?
Yeah, Z. Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I used to watch back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
What if we melded our personalities into one? Would you like to see what that looks like?
Yes, I would.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Where's our sexy support cards?
Yeah, we'll have to do a little joint effort on the sexy cards. Sam and John.
Super Saiyan!
Going Super Saiyan on sexy time. Those were some hot pics. Adult restriction on that Snapchat.
Did they call them sagas, Sam? Is that what they call them?
Oh, yes, the Sam and John saga.
Look, here's a bit of Super Saiyan about to happen here on the intro.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Hame podcast!
Oh,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening to the audio-only version of this podcast, do get onto youtube.com/SAMTIME. That's where you can see us in the flesh and see our videos and all the things that we pop up here, and you kind of miss out on if you're listening to it in your car.
Absolutely. We're in your little studio now. We've
are?
gone to Casa del John from
have?
Casa del SAMTIME. It's a very small room. We got some lights up there, but
Don't break the magic.
we're in a spaceship and we're orbiting the moon.
Yes. From inside the moon. You know the moon rings like a bell? Look it up. We're like inside the moon and we're transmitting from space, and it's look,
It's full of
that's as much
cheese.
as I can tell you before I have to kill you.
Like John's jokes.
All right, moving right along, Sam. Moving right along.
So I want to talk about something you might not know about this, John, because you're old, you're a fossil, you don't understand things. But kids these days, there's this new thing called
Whippersnappers.
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Have you heard of Snapchat?
Look, I've heard of Snapchat, Sam.
you
Isn't
what-
that thing that everyone sends dick pics to each other on?
It's brand new. I've just gone on it. I haven't sent any dick pics just yet, but so
Everyone's missing out.
apparently it started. Of course, now forgive us. We're old. John's a bit older, but I'm just getting hip to the jive. It started off people sending the dick pics to everyone because the photos would disappear.
After 5 seconds, so it's like, I can send this funny photo and it'll just disappear. And
5 seconds of dick. Okay. But now it's evolved beyond that because people were just screenshotting and stuff. And
You mean there's more to life?
There's more to life. There's more to Snapchat, and it's sort of like a new social network for people in
Really
general,
stupid
but also
stuff.
Celebs.
Celebs
as well.
like this guy over
Hello,
here.
thank you. So,
All right, well, look, I do know about Snapchat, Sam, because my son and my wife and my cat are always on it, and my 7-year-old son is just like loving it, just all the stupid things that it does to your face and craziness.
oh yeah, the filters. I love the filters.
Yeah. Old people
filter
like it
fish.
too, Sam?
Yeah. Oh
love
yeah, we were at Mum's the other
Oh,
day.
wait, I
She
just
was
realised I
all
said
over it.
old. Don't watch this, man. You're not old. You're fine. You're 35.
Mum doesn't watch my videos.
Oh,
Mum,
good.
What's your problem? Anyway, so it's cool. You can put on the funny filters, and I was sending out all these awesome snaps, and I even put it on a Funky Monday. Follow me on Snapchat. We'll have a great time. Turned out I had it set to private. People were like, Sam, what's going on? I'm not getting any
Tip
snaps.
to the
Add me or something.
jive, my left foot, Sam.
So all these quality snaps weren't going out there, but now they should be getting out there. And I actually recorded a little Snapchat ahead of time leading up to this podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll play it for you now. Here we go.
All right, we're at John's, and guess what, John? This Snapchat is just for you, you old timer. Get with the... Oh, you'll never get this because you don't have Snapchat. You're so old.
You so
Oh,
welcome.
well, yeah, well, there you go. Well, maybe I've got better things to do, Sam.
And
I don't
you've
know.
only-
Maybe I got better things to do.
I was going to say more there, but you only get 8 seconds, and it traps you up a lot of the times. But one
Twitter
cool
of
thing
video.
is that people can send you snaps back. Is that you can snap out there.
okay.
And again, you have to have your settings right. I didn't have them right for a day or two.
resnap.
But people can snap to you their reactions. And thank you, everyone, who've been sending me snaps and pictures. I've been letting them delete themselves because they all automatically delete, except this one from, I think it was Ethan. I took a photo because he said he didn't mind. So there we go. There's a picture from Ethan.
hello.
I'm his favourite YouTuber.
Hello,
and
Ethan.
he's a unicorn spewing rainbows. So thank you, Ethan. I hope it's all right to put on the
That's
podcast
great.
too.
That's
the
looking.
stuff.
That's some crazy picture awesomeness.
That's what
right
you miss
there.
out when you're not on Snapchat, John. Get
Well,
on it.
Look, I'm sure
Get
they all
on it.
know. I'm sure they all know. I'm the only one. We're the only ones late to the game here with the snaps.
Yeah, it's probably going out of style. I'm probably just getting on at the end.
Anyway, another thing that I don't care about, but obviously we're going to talk about here is we talked about it last week, Sam. Though this Pokemon Go hysteria has taken over.
I was poo-pooing it. I'm on it.
You are on it.
Snapchat
But
and
you know
Pokemon
you'll
and-
jump on any bandwagon that comes along, Sam. As long as you
Getting them views.
get in the views and anything that will anything popular, you can
Anything
be
that
guaranteed within
feeds
an hour. This guy's
me.
made a video about it to jump on the clickbait bandwagon. Anyway, I told you last week, heard it here first. People are gonna die. People are gonna die from this, Sam,
Well, you
because
didn't
and it
hear it
hasn't
here
happened
first,
yet.
'cause-
It hasn't happened yet.
It's been popular. We're pretty late to it anyway. But yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, I told you it was going to happen. Now, no one's died yet, but I told you this shit was dangerous. Now, have a look here. I'll pop this up on screen.
Hello.
Teen playing Pokemon walks onto highway and gets hit by a car. Of course this was going to happen because people are stupid anyway. You walk down the street, you see them there. I mean, you go down Melbourne, a Melbourne street, typical Melbourne street, and you can, half the people are walking down like this. And for people not on the video podcast, I'm just, I'm looking at my phone. I'm not looking where I'm going. I love to get in these people's way. I love it. I love getting, it's like, and just stopping there. And then all of a sudden they go, oh. So, and then they feel stupid anyway, so I get away with it. It's
This
fantastic.
is a little micro hot tip before we get to the
Little
hot
micro
tip
hot
later.
tip. If you want to mess with people's heads, because I'm a sadist, I don't have social media. I've got nothing else to do. So
He's unplugged. He's not in the
I'm
Matrix.
unplugged. I need to make my own fun. So these are the kind of things that entertain me. But anyway, so you can imagine these people going around with their looking at their phone, Pokemon. Oh shit! I'm on the highway,
Pikachu.
and I'm getting hit by a car. So here she is. And look, I have no sympathy for this girl. I'm sorry if people do. Here she is. Teen blames Pokemon Go for her traffic accident.
Oh, you can't blame it. You have to blame yourself.
She is.
You have
She
to
is, mate. Listen to this.
Nah.
A 15-year-old girl was playing the game and crossed an intersection about 20 miles outside of Pittsburgh when she was hit by a vehicle. Autumn blames Pokemon Go for the crash. And this is what she says. To where it is set up, we have to cross roads to get it.
No, you don't.
I do blame it. So, okay, they put a Pokemon on the road. You are obviously some sort of mindless moron who doesn't know that, you're responsible for your own surroundings and where you're going. Just because there's a Pokemon in the middle of a busy road doesn't mean you have to get it. They've made a game. You don't have to get it.
You also get a
There's
10
my hot tip. I should have said that.
You also get a 10-meter circle around you. So if it is across the road, you can still tap it. That's my hot tip. Catch that Doduo from across the road.
Well, there you go, Sam. And just have a look around you. I mean, you can't be blaming games just because they've got a game. Then all of a sudden, all of your personal responsibility goes out the window and you can, put it on bloody Nintendo or Facebook or whatever it is that you want to blame for your stupidity.
I'm not surprised though, John. 5 minutes into an hour I was playing it. I was playing it just on the train on the way home.
You'd be one of these
Caught
idiots.
a Caterpie on the train. Just it was there on the seat. Got that. And then there was the Zubat at the train station. And anyone who's trying to catch a Zubat, they fly around. They're tricky to get.
They're going to be getting it on the train tracks, Sam. People are going to be jumping in front of trains.
I
next.
almost smacked my head on like the down ramp that people walk on to get onto the train station. I wasn't looking where I was going. I almost whacked my head straight into that 5 minutes into the game, but I had a hell of a time.
You had a hell of a time. And so Sam was asking me the other day, people are going to die. Do I want to ban Pokemon Go? No.
Yeah.
I think it should be used as a natural selection tool. I think
little Darwin Awards.
Yeah, little Darwin Awards. I mean, and maybe this is what the Illuminati have done. They want to cull the population. Let's put this Pokemon Go, game out there, and idiots are just going to kill themselves.
Yeah.
Unintentionally, but selecting through the gene pool of idiots who don't know where they're going.
So you want Autumn to plop off, do you?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. She survived,
You've got the bloodlust.
She survived, so she's obviously not stupid enough. I mean, the real dum-dums.
Yeah. There's a level of stupidity. Yeah, you got to get. But now send us tweet in your Pokemon if you've caught anything rare. I don't like it, John, because in the country where I'm at, there's no goddamn Pokemon.
What, do they only put them where people congregate and all that sort of thing?
I guess so.
They're a bit stingy on the Pokemon in the bush.
because I only really go for one walk to the letterbox, which is like 20 minutes. Country life, 20-minute letterbox. There's no freaking Pokemon along the way.
You're like that quintessential Australian, like whenever we feature in The Simpsons, it's like, your next neighbour's 2 kilometres away and, we ride kangaroos to school and all that kind of
Yeah, you hop on the
which
kangaroo.
we do.
I've seen a kangaroo and an emu, an actual emu, more than I've seen a Pokemon on that route that I've gone along.
I've never seen an emu in the wild.
I was surprised.
That would be crazy. I've seen emus at, sanctuaries and zoos and all this sort of stuff. I've never just seen them out and about.
Annoyingly, it didn't
And
hang
they are
around.
vicious, man.
Are they?
They would... You go up
I
to an
must have
emu,
intimidated
they'd
it.
tear you a new one, mate.
I must have gotten respect from the emu because he's like, nah, I'm not going to mess with this guy. He didn't hang around. I wanted to get a random emu.
Oh, yeah.
Random emu. But yeah, I don't know
No
no
good.
here either. Maybe it was a domestic emu.
Domestic. Oh, well, they do farm them or something like that. The
Backyard
ostriches or something like that. Anyway, Pokemon Go, there you go. It's going to be the new natural selection, culling the population of all the stupid people of the world.
Death. Oh, that's lovely.
Yes.
Speaking of Melbourne, should we take a little tour of...
I think we should.
Of little
I
Melbourne.
think we should.
People who might not know, of course, Victoria, Australia, Melbourne, beautiful city, similar, I guess, to New York. I've been to both, and there's some similarities. But this is a little video on one of your channels, one of your many channels.
It's my main channel, and when I say main channel, it's just the one for business. So there's bugger all up there because when I sell videos to people, I can't put them up myself. But every now and again, I stuff around. This was when I first got my camera, and I just wanted to have a bit of a play. And I thought I'd show people Melbourne in under 2 minutes.
Welcome to Melbourne, a sophisticated city for sophisticated people. Like this guy. Doesn't matter which way you go, you'll find coffee and Vespers. Everybody's cooler with a Vespa. Our galleries are filled with flamboyant polar bears. It's a simple life, at least for some. But the real art is in the streets, and the laneways are awash with colour and civil disobedience. In Melbourne, we celebrate our heroes. And when we want to make a point, we do it in style. Or just write it on the ground. Not everything's perfect, and not everything makes sense. But we love our city, and everyone in it. Yep, even this guy.
And the Mulgrew man goes riding out of his comfort zone and says, "Stuff the cigarettes, let's suck on something else."
Wow. There you go. That guy,
Oh,
that
my
crazy
God.
man, he reminds me a little of Underpants Man, who I met in New
Yes.
York. Again, another similarity between the two cities. Oh, I love Underpants Man. He was fun.
He was pretty crazy. He wants to... What is he? Fart with your heart, is he?
Fart with your heart. It's annoying. I hate breaking the illusion, but he is a performer. I'm sure that guy in the city.
Oh, you've ruined
Melbourne
his
is,
shtick.
but
You've ruined his... Who...
only Sam and John. We don't stand for fun.
No, we
crush
speak
it
the
at any
truth.
time we can. John, it's time for my most exciting part of the week. I love
not
it.
this
I love it.
again.
I love it. I love it. Everyone looks forward to it. Everyone's just been tweeting more dream inventions. Sam, we
have
want to
not.
invest. We've
They
got idle
have
money.
not.
We need to throw it at something. Let's have a look.
Sam's dream inventions, he is dreaming up the world. Dreaming of fantastic things to be used by the boys and the girls. What a fantastic genius, he's so smart when he sleeps. Such an admirable, good-looking guy, and he comes up with the most inventive dreams. Sam's dream invention.
Oh, yes! Sam's dream inventions. I still have to show on that intro, but I decided not to.
No, well, everybody wants to see you licking your chops, don't they? While
Yeah.
you're dozing off with the bloody
And we've got to have...
cat of ancient times.
And how will people know that I'm a genius if I don't sing it to melody?
And how? And I mean, you just got to be telling them each and every day.
Yeah, and I'm sure Jippy is part of that. We have a bit of a brain meld.
Jippy's actually one of the original cats from ancient Egypt.
Yeah,
I believe.
Sphinx. She's the Sphinx.
Yeah, she's the Sphinx.
Back
They
when-
worshipped cats back in the day. She was like the goddess She was the Pharaoh's cat.
She was born in about...
King Tut's cat.
Look, she was born at around 2003 BC.
BC. Before cat. No.
Yeah, I don't even know how old she is. She's so old. She's like 20 or something.
Anyway, dream invention.
Okay, dream invention. Oh my God, John. Here we go. This is going to be a clean cut one. It's just going to be out there. It's just going to be, yes, I understand it. I want to invest straight away. No need to sugarcoat it. No need to build
You're
it
not going to
up.
have to explain it to me?
No need to go into it at all.
I
Here
doubt
we
that.
go. 3, 2, 1. Glow in the dark shovel. Yes.
$200. Straight off the bat.
Yes,
$200.
Yes, it's actually a good idea.
If you're in the dark.
If you're in the dark, you're doing some digging in the dark. Where'd I put that shovel?
Where'd I put the shovel? If you put it down, you're not going to be able to find it. No, if you're trying to look for it in your shed and you don't have a light in your shed and it's very dark, you open it up, glow in the dark shovel.
Where's that shovel? It makes perfect sense. I can't.
What
put anything more
application
to it.
did this have for you in your dream? That's
All
what I
right,
want to know.
in the dream, it was actually a micro shovel, and it was just a game piece for a board game. I was playing a board game in my dream.
Okay, so you thought you'd
I
take that as
expanded
a seed and
seed.
grow it into what you present to me here today.
Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes.
Maybe it could be like a little planting shovel thing.
Yeah, a little pooper scooper, but for plants.
A pooper scooper.
A glow-in-the-dark pooper scooper.
Glow in the dark poo.
The dog's done
So
a
that
poo.
you can pick up poo in the backyard.
A special kind of dog food
Yeah, that
which
makes-
illuminates their poo.
Yes, so that you can easily see them in the
They're
night.
made-
So if you're taking walks, it should be mandatory. I'm just taking over your
no,
segment.
no, go for it.
All dogs, it's mandatory additive to their food, so that when you're walking in the park at night, you don't just. Because that's the hardest thing. You're walking, taking an evening walk, and you're walking through. There's
Dodge the
there's,
mice.
there's dog doo-doo everywhere.
And each poo has its own unique color signature, so they can direct it back to who's registered to that poo.
Yes,
You
yes.
didn't pick up your dog poo. See you later. Actually, when I was picking up dog poo, no, I wasn't. When I was voting in the election, where they
Same
had the
thing,
chickens
same
in the
thing,
election.
Sam.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Is a lady, she had a dog that was doing a poo, and she said, "Oh, we'll have to go back for a bag."
Oh, she's full
She
of it.
only said
She's
that 'cause I
full
was
of it,
walking
mate.
by.
Oh, we'll have to go.
She was full.
I
Her
forgot
dog
my
wasn't full of it.
bags.
It had let it out.
It's funny. I always forget my bags. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's
well-
what. That's
right,
what
always
she'd be
forget my
saying.
bag.
There was no double entendre there.
This is I might be sharing a bit too much here, but the
Glad it's you, not me.
the cat Jippy, of course, does her poos in litter trays. Here's my little hot tip before we get to
talking
yours.
about poo for
Get
like at least a minute, 2 minutes.
Oh, Tales of the Toilet, John. Before I get into this, I better talk. I have the little opener for Tales
There
of the
we go,
Toilet.
mate. There we go.
Oh my God, no, that's the wrong. That's
no.
John. Here it is.
Professionalism in its finest.
Tales of the Toilet. What will they discuss today? Something toilet related. Restroom flush and flush it down. Poos and wheeze. What I want. Tell me all about the toilet.
best
What
bit's coming up.
Tales you have. Tell me exciting things about the toilet, John and Sam. Hey.
Toilet.
I ran out of shit to say.
That's it.
Very good, Sam.
yeah,
Very
good. Very apt for the song that we were playing. That we ran out of that. But Tales of the Toilet. Oh my God, I love how just naturally we always somehow veer off into toilet.
Well,
humor.
it's the lowest common denominator of comedy, isn't it?
so
Sam?
first hot tip. I'm stealing all your hot tips today, but have 2 litter
That's good
boxes.
because mine's pretty average.
Okay, 2 litter boxes. That way you clean them half as much, or like you change them over half as much.
Just get a bigger one.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
good. All right. But what Jippy does her poos in them, go figure, scoop them up, put them in a bag. If I can't be bothered putting them straight in the outside bin, I just put them in a little bin, which is actually next to my toilet, my tail of the toilet.
Yeah.
But when you visited, I think, with your youngling, the bin was a little bit open, and I did wonder, are people thinking I'm doing little poos in bags? And instead of flushing them, I'm just putting them to
Well,
the
I didn't
side.
want to say anything, Sam. I did call the institution and say,
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
I need to have a few words about my brother.
Save water, because we're in the country. Water's a commodity, you know. It's winter, so we're lucky now. But hey, when you're running out of flushes,
Well, there you go. Country life. You never thought it would be this
country life.
this grand, did you?
anyway, back to the dream invention. How much do you want to win? The $200.
$200. I'm not increasing it. The more I think about it, the less impressed I am. So I just want to leave it at that.
Yep. All right. Well, there you go. There's the dream invention, and eventually we'll actually sell. Because we did have a thing where we would sell one of these dream inventions.
Yes, we
in
were
the
going to
store.
put the decoy toilet into production. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough interest.
Maybe.
And so
glow in the
now,
dark shovel.
if you've got any ideas for products because they're going to be sold on the SAMTIME store, I believe.
SAMTIME store. Yeah, SAMTIME store. New store.
And you'll be able to get Sam and John products, and some of them may be the Dream Inventions put into full production if they get enough traction, if they get enough interest. So come on, let us know. What do you want to see in the Sam and John store?
But until then, that was... Hang on, hopefully it's the right part. Here it comes. That was...
Sam's Dream Invention.
The
Well
best
done,
segment
Sam.
of the show.
The best segment. So anyway, let's go on to the second best segment of the show.
Yeah, the average.
John's Hot Tip. All right, guys. Hot tips. Look, we've had a couple the last few weeks. I had to go at the baristas. I had to go at... I didn't have a go. I had a hot tip for the people selling the big issue.
Very aggressive.
I told my wife about this one, and she thought I was just a miserable bastard. And
Yeah, so did everyone else.
So did
who was
everyone
watching.
else. So obviously everybody hates me now, and I'm going to
I'm-
get... Next time I do go walking in the city, one of them is going to punch me in the face.
I'm glad someone else is getting that persona. I've been apparently the grumpy one.
Yeah,
John could be
no,
cool.
apparently I'm just a downright arsehole.
Well,
But
yeah,
anyway.
you got pretty cranky about coffee, so hopefully
I
you've
got,
had your coffee this
well,
morning.
you know, I'm not cranky this time, Sam. I mean, this one's a little bit more serious. It's not even serious, but it's a bit left of centre. Anyway, here in Australia, that we've got someone called Sonia Kruger.
I think I
if
know
you-
what
you-
this is.
Yeah, you think you do because she's not that big. She's not that famous. Anyway, so she is some sort of host. She used to be on Dancing with the Stars, that
Here's a
quality
picture.
program that everybody
Vote.
has been nominated for 1,000 Australian equivalent of Emmys, surely.
We're putting a picture up right now. Don't look online. How old do you think she is? Me and Dad played this game. Vote in the poll.
Oh, now,
How old
this
do you
is
think she
mean.
No, no, look, all right. No poll. I thought she was only
This is
like
all you said.
low 40s. Turns out she's 50, so she's doing good.
Doing all right for herself.
Yeah.
Anyway, that aside, she's come out. She was on the Today Show the other day, and one of those morning talk garbage, blah blah shows, and she said, she's got on the Trump train actually, Sam, and said, we want to ban all Muslims coming to Australia. That's what we need to do. We need to ban all Muslims coming to Australia.
You had a trumpet at the start of the segment. Very apt.
Yes. Trump's trumpet. He should get onto that. Here's a hot tip.
Make it America again. Make it
Make
to it again.
Anyway, and everyone's just in outrage. She's come out and said, we've got to ban Muslims coming to Australia.
okay.
Everyone's in outrage. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, my God, she's saying this. Yeah. Everyone's missing the entire point, Sam, as far as I'm concerned. I'm giving you the hot tip. Here's the hot tip. The problem is not that Sonia Kruger said we need to ban Muslims coming to Australia. The problem is that we give a shit what Sonia Kruger has to say. That is the problem. Putting these somewhat celebrities on some massive pedestal where we all have a listen to what they say, and as soon as they have an opinion about something, we have to either be outraged, agree, and all of our talk shows need to be about it. And I recognise the irony of me talking about it right now, but basically everyone just chill out. Somebody says something stupid, just accept it and move on.
Yeah,
there's
they're
the
blowing
hot
it out
tip.
of proportion. That's it. Because if you don't feed the fire, it just fizzles out.
It fizzles out, and who cares? I mean, the best thing what I've ever seen about her lately is she's just that irrelevant host that pops her face up on The Voice every now and again.
Hey, I thought she's been doing a good job on The Voice. I was quite proud of you, Sonia. I'm Team Sonia. Don't know what you're talking about. All that
I'm just saying,
controversial stuff.
everyone, simmer down.
You're a good host.
Just relax. It's like this thing. I'll go on to something else here about people overreacting. Let's pop this up here. It's the Victoria Beckham, everybody's favourite stick figure.
Yes.
She's been in the news lately because
Married to the football soccer superstar.
Yes,
David Beckham?
that dude. Anyway, so here's a photo that she's put up on her Instagram.
See, that's old school. We're on the Snapchats. She's still doing Instagram. I don't quite get that.
That's right. But anyway, she puts this photo of her and her 5-year-old daughter, and they're having a kiss in a pool, and everyone's freaking lose their mind. They've lost their mind.
Okay, yeah.
Why have they lost their mind, Sam? You probably don't know about this story, so have a look. Why have they lost their mind?
Well, what I guess people are thinking, they're thinking she's an evil pedophile witch.
Well, that must be what they're thinking. But seriously, what on earth could be the issue here? It's just a kid and a parent kissing each other on the lips. That's totally fine, people. Again, you're freaking out over nothing. There's and it's not easy hard to figure out why, Sam. It's like on the news, or they're all talking about, watch out. There's boogeymen behind every corner, pedophiles everywhere, blah, 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 watch out. So now a mother giving her kid a kiss is like a scandal. Like,
Yeah.
what kind of world are we living in, Sam? I think this is actually a we're all going to hell statement. This is
Oh,
a we're all going
someone-
to hell. Someone in the comments earlier said, where you bringing back we're all going to hell? And I said no, but I tell you what, this is getting fired up. And I tell you what, I bet you it's coming back. And it's right here. I tell you what, I'm bloody annoyed.
Tell you what, next
At
week
people.
we'll find the audio file for that little intro. We should find out what Sonia Kruger has to say about that. Maybe that could be a regular segment. What does Sonia think?
What does Sonia think? Maybe we give her a call live on air.
Yeah, live on air.
Just find out. You know, she's
You got
obviously
a
got
number?
opinions. She wants people to hear them. Apparently, you know, they get a
Sam
bit of
and
traction
John?
in the media. Maybe we can milk that for all it's worth.
Do you want to blow the trumpet?
Well, that was Sam. That was John's hot tip, and we're all going to hell. We're all going to hell.
I hate how I can't do a Trump. I want to do a Trump. I can't do the voice. They're a loser. No, I can't do it.
No, you can't do it.
It only
Sam,
turns
look,
into Joan Rivers.
Do yourself
They're
a favour.
loser.
You can
Joan
learn.
Rivers.
You learn everything off.
Trump.
You learn everything off YouTube. Just type in how to speak Donald Trump without knowing how, and somebody will. People make those videos, Sam.
Yeah.
People make 'em.
And then I'll copy it, copy paste, and then that's a SAMTIME video. That's how all my videos get made.
You heard it here first. So copy this video and do it for yourself, and you'll be as successful as we are.
Lovely. All right, well,
Lovely. Oh, that was a great show, Sam.
Great show.
I think
Thanks
it was
for tuning in,
bloody fantastic.
everyone. Sam and John each week, a Thursday. Just a quick note: we're trying to get into iTunes. We're having a bit of technical problems, but
Yes,
hopefully,
it's quite. We're not sure what's going on, but we're going to get in touch with them. We're going to say, "What's going on?" People are banging our door down trying to get in touch with us on iTunes. So make it happen, bloody Apple so and so. So don't annoy them. They won't.
they'll delete us.
Okay.
I'll put down the Snapchats. I'll focus on that for a second.
Yes. It is hard. And yes, again, if you're listening to us audio only, because our feed is still live, if you are listening to us audio only, do check out youtube.com/SamTime to see the video version of this podcast. And look, join us again next week. We're here each and every Thursday.
That's true, John. And again, we don't have a closer.
We're never
But
thinking about the end, Sam.
I just want to play a little bit of what could be the theme song for Funk Cards, the new trading card game for the
again,
channel.
another Sam and John exclusive.
There's no lyrics just yet. I'll only play a little bit, but we can just go out on this. So thanks everyone for watching. So this is it, John.
Oh.
Yeah. What am I gonna do? Sam Barbway's in trouble. I gotta save it from the USB.
I feel like I'm in
activate
Ibiza.
my Pope powers.
Ibiza?
Subscribe today. Funk it down.
Na, you'll never beat me. I'll just buy more fun cards.
Sufficiently,
Crack up some
whimsical?
booster packs. Yeah, it's gonna be like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon, man. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I'll sing the next bit. Hang on. Wait for it. Are you with me, best friend? Oh no, I ruined it. So yeah, that's a good break. Good break.
Good break, mate.
Lovely.
See, I'm contributing
Love
to
it.
the breaks this season.
Yeah, something
See,
different.
you're not getting self-promotion every week.
Dang it. We didn't even get to the part about how you quit your exercise. Oh, shh. Yeah, and about my gameplay as well.
Yeah,
We'll just keep
we're
that
terrible,
quiet.
terrible bastards.